channel. This is Anne again, and today we're going to talk about something related with finances. And yes, I know it's not interesting, but I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure that this pandemic has brought us a lot of realizations, and one of them is about saving. And saving for rainy days, especially rainy days like this pandemic, which actually is about which is actually 1 year now, if I'm not mistaken, or more than a year now. So guys, we can't really just ignore the fact that money is important. It's not the most important thing about life, but it is important, especially when there are pandemics happening, or whenever there are some bad things happening. All right, most of the time you always need money to survive, and that is why I'm here sharing to you guys one of the banks that I am saving my money on, or one of the financial instruments that I'm putting my savings on. I'm not imposing, guys. I'm not telling you na you have to follow me, but I'm just sharing to you my experience. I'm always like that here. There's no imposing. I'm just sharing to you as an OFW. This is how I'm trying to organize my finances and how I'm trying to grow my financial portfolio. Because as mentioned to you in my previous vlogs, I really don't want to be one of those OFWs who would go home in the Philippines and have nothing, and then after a few years will decide again to come back and work again. I really don't want that. I'm really praying, I'm not only doing this, but I'm also praying for providence and guidance na sana, Lord, please, I hope that this financial investments will really be blessed so that I can grow my portfolio. So that's why I'm sharing it to you guys, because I don't want it to be me only. I want everyone to have a prosperous life. Anyway, going back to my topic, yes, I'm going to talk about this digital banking. I've actually learned about this digital banking last year. And before that, what I usually do, guys, I'm going to share to you somewhere in this video the link when I started, changing my lifestyle, because I've been very honest. I have told in my previous video na I'm really a spendthrift. Before, I would usually, when I get my paycheck, I'll be like thinking, what will I buy? What bag will I buy? What shoes will I buy? What perfume will I buy? What makeup will I buy? That is the only thing that is running in my mind. And saving is the last thing, if not nothing, in my mind. Really, I haven't really thought about that before. It was only about spending my money because I deserve this. Yeah, I deserve that, that's correct. But I am actually not thinking about the future, and because of that, after 3 years, one day I realized that I've been in the UAE. I've been an OFW for 3 years, and I haven't saved anything. I haven't invested in anything, and I have at that time a mom who is sick. So I was like really in a very bad financial state. But yep, I just realized that I just need to change my lifestyle. I just need to change my financial view so that I can actually have a better future, and that I did. So in the beginning, guys, before we talk about this digital banking, what I did is I put my savings. I put my savings in a jar. I'll be showing you a photo here. It's really funny, but that's what propelled me in saving, because I'm a very visual person. I really like to see it. For example, I will write my plans, because if I'm not gonna write my plans, then I would really forget about it, or probably I won't be motivated to do it. I think I've made a video also about my year's plan every year, because I always like to plan things ahead. If I don't do that, then I will probably spend the whole year doing nothing, and that's just me. So I started with that jar because I like to see it like, oh my god, it's napupuno na, and that motivates me to stop really spending my money in useless thing. After that year, we have invested, my partner and I have invested those savings in a different vehicles, instruments, whatever you call it. After that, syempre, ang financial literacy naman, guys, is a continuous learning. I have learned that there's the CIMB wherein you can actually put your money. It's a digital bank, and then it will grow higher than a regular bank, because regular banks, I won't name them, but I'm pretty sure you're aware that some banks, some regular banks, most regular banks, or all regular banks, what is it? All regular banks will actually give you just 0.1% interest rate, as compared to this digital bank that I have come to know. And the name of this digital bank is CIMB. I'm pretty sure you've heard about it one way or another. CIMB is a digital bank, meaning to say it doesn't have a lot of physical branches, which is the reason why it can give you a higher interest rate, because they don't need to maintain a lot of branches, a lot of offices. As far as I know, they only have one branch in BGC, and if location is one of the reason for you if you're gonna go for this bank or not, then if you're near BGC, then it's a positive thing. I'm okay with that, because I'm living in South. I'm somewhere in Parañaque, Las Piñas, so I'm okay with it having only a branch in BGC. So that is something nice. And also I'm actually thinking, like, now I'm going to share to you why I chose CIMB, what made me decide to go for it. So first things first is that I'm an OFW, as you know, and I'm actually looking at a bank who would give me a good interest rate, and CIMB offer that by giving this promotion. Actually, until now naman, there's still a promotion ongoing, but I'm not really sure, because I've seen in but I think it will change by March 2021. I've seen on their web page that the base rate now will be 2.5. Base interest rate will be 2.5 na lang, as compared to before it's like about 3 to 4% interest rate. You know what, guys? You want to know what is interest rate? Because people are always harping about interest rate. So I was asked. I checked one video. I really like this. I've seen it. When I watch it, I was like, very good naman, very nice. It's very understandable. You know what is interest rate sa bank when it comes to our savings? Interest rate is actually, in layman's terms, sabi nung relationship officer na napanood ko sa video, sabi niya, interest rate is actually what the bank pays to the customer for their trust in saving to their bank. So sabi ko, nga no, so if I'm putting this much amount of money in this bank, they better give me a good reward. Kasi I can choose other banks, no? So yun, when I saw that, it was like, oh, okay, that's really, really good. At least, here is this bank which actually thinks about its customer more than, of course, well, not more than, but they think about their customers' happiness, I think. Kesa yung, wala lang, yung, sige, mag-save ka lang because you need us to save, but it's not like that with CIMB. And then second, I actually check, of course, the legitimacy of this bank, kasi, di ba parang, we OFWs are always the target of these scammers. I don't know why. What do they have with us, against us? Bakit kami na lang yung lagi nilang hinahunting? Well, of course, there are also other professionals na scam sa Philippines, but I believe that if not most, but some of the scammers would always target OFWs, because they think that we OFWs have all the money in the world, when in fact we don't. So yun, I check first the legitimacy of this and credibility, of course, of this bank. And I have actually seen in the website and also in BSP that they are actually accredited, approved by Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, Bangko Sentral of Pilipinas, Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, and also they're PDIC insured, meaning 500,000 until 500,000 it's PDIC insured. And anyway, I'm not going to put more than 500,000 there. I don't even have 500,000. So yun, so sabi ko, okay, at least PDIC insured siya, just in case this bank will close, then we can actually get some insurance money if they run away from us. So yun, so sabi ko, okay, so that, well, due diligence, check, parang okay naman pala siya. And the third is that it also offers good perks, like for example, it has an insurance thingy. So as far as I know, if you open an account, UPSAVE account, then you will get at least 250,000 life insurance yearly. So not bad, right? Even if I'm not in the Philippines, well, at least I will, aside from the insurance that I have, then I could also get this 250,000 insurance in CIMB. By the way, guys, those are the 3 reasons. Now, I just wanted to clarify that in CIMB, there are various saving accounts. We have the UPSAVE, which I am using. We also have Fast and Fast Plus, which is in number 2 lang, in one category, because it's like Fast account is like 12 months, and then if you wanted to extend it, then you need to get the Fast Plus. You need to get the Fast Plus, as far as I know. And there's also the GSave, which is actually linked with your GCash. And I have a GCash as well, but I tried to link it with to GSave, because GSave and UPSAVE, they both have like 3 to 4% interest rate when you save money in those accounts. Now, I have learned that if you have already an UPSAVE account, then you cannot open a GSave account if you're gonna use the same mobile number. So I decided that okay, I will just keep my UPSAVE account. Anyway, when I go back to the Philippines, then that's the time that I'm going to open another GSave money, and I'm gonna open a new GSave account if I will get a new SIM card. So those are the 3 savings account as far as I know. Now, this is the catch. So you might say, so may catch, but ang taas na interest rate. Actually, interest rate nga nila, diba, 3 to 4%, nakikipaglaban siya sa inflation rate, hindi natutulog yung pera mo. So, ang catch lang, as far as I know, is that for UPSAVE, you will not get a physical card or an ATM card if you open an account, and that's fine with me because I'm an OFW, and really I don't want an ATM because that will just tempt me in using it, and I really don't mind. Anyway, my plan is just to put the money there. I'm not gonna use it anytime soon. So even if I don't have an ATM, I really don't have an issue with it. Now, if you have an issue with it, you can actually open that Fast or Fast Plus account. But the thing is, in Fast or Fast Plus account, yes, you can have your own debit card, but the interest rate now will be the same with the regular banks, which is like, I think 0.01 or 0.1. Well, don't quote me on that. I haven't researched with the Fast Plus, but yeah, Fast Plus. But yes, it's about that interest rate. And GSave, I'm not sure if you're gonna get a debit card with that, but anyway, it's linked with your GCash, so you can use it like your GCash anyway. Alright, so yun lang yung nakikita kong catch, and to be honest, for me as an OFW, I don't really mind. When I go back in the Philippines, will I mind? I don't think so, because I really don't want to spend the money that I'm going to put there. And based on my experience, when I opened my account as an OFW, it's very easy, guys. I just downloaded CIMB Philippines. You just have to make sure it's CIMB Philippines, because I believe there are a lot of CIMB There is CIMB Malaysia, CIMB Singapore, I think. I cannot remember the other branches. So I just chose CIMB Philippines. I downloaded that when I'm here, while I'm still here in the UAE. I didn't have to go back in the Philippines. Kasi may mga ganun yung parang you have to be in the Philippines to be able to download this app. So for CIMB, it's not an issue. So I downloaded CIMB Philippines, and then since it's digital, I just have to prepare my my passport or any government ID, because you have to scan it, or I think take a photo of it, and then take my picture, etc. And after that, I got a message that okay, it's under approval, you just have to wait. But it was actually about a few days lang, and then I got an approval. So it was easy breezy. It's not so difficult to do it. So you just need to, of course you need to, you just need to find time to do it. So when I got an approval, I checked it, and I was like, oh, it's very actually easy to, the app itself is easy, it's user friendly, and it's straightforward. Okay, it's not so difficult to navigate. So I'm really okay with that. I'm really happy with CIMB app. And when I put my money there, they're very honest as well. Like, okay, you got like an interest rate of this, and this is the amount of money that your money gained after a few months. And I was like, wow, happy. I'm so happy. Kasi parang nung nag-check nga ako last week, or just this morning, sorry, I checked, and it's like they have 77 pesos. They credited 77 pesos in my account for, I think that's the interest rate that my money got for that month, something like that. And that's fine. 77 pesos is 77 pesos. Hindi mo siya mapupulot, diba? As compared naman sa ibang bank, baka yung 70, kailan ko pa makukuha yun. Anyway, so, but of course, there's also withholding tax. That one I haven't checked yet. But at least they're very honest. You would actually see in your app. I'll probably post here a picture, a video, wherein I'm navigating my application. And yes, it will tell you, okay, they deducted this for the withholding tax, they have credited this amount of money, etc, etc. So yun lang, guys. So that is my experience with CIMB. If you'll ask me, am I happy with CIMB? Yes, I can say that. Shall I recommend it, or will I recommend it? Yes, I recommend that. I believe, guys, that we really have to be smart with our money. But then again, I just have to I have to tell this, that of course you have to check by yourself. Okay, make your own due diligence if you like this bank or if not. And anyway, you can always comment down below if you don't like CIMB. We can share our opinion. I can agree with you if I think you're right, and I can also disagree with you if I think you're incorrect with your opinion. So that's it. But for me, this is one. Okay, I just wanted to clarify. This is one of the instruments that my husband and I are putting all our money. Okay, but this is not the only investment. That's the key, guys. That's the key. You have to diversify your portfolio. You just don't put your eggs in one basket. We've always heard that a dozen of times. And what's with the eggs? I really feel bad. I love eggs. Well, anyway, so it's up to you guys, but I'm just sharing this because I know that this will actually help you with your financial with your goal of financial stability. So that's all for today. This has been Anne, and if you have any comments, just put it down below. If you like this, please like, and if you're not yet a subscriber, please do subscribe. Take care, stay safe, and enjoy saving. Bye bye.